YouTube Mafia. So I was just down here working on the toy hauler. It's right here, trying to get some work done on it. I figured I should probably do a little bit of a fleet update so you kind of know where we're at and what we're working with here. So I'm going to go over my machines and tow rig and toy hauler real quick. Machine definitely needs to be cleaned up. Toy hauler definitely is going to be work in progress, working on getting it cleaned up and ready to go for our next Hatfield trip. So I'll get right into it. So right here is my main rig. Is a 2020 Yamaha YXZ SSSE. Is a 1000cc engine, manual transmission, paddle shifters. It does very well for what I'm looking at doing out here, especially East Coast. Got a good bit of damage due to the trails. These machines aren't really made for East Coast. I'm more of a dune machine, but I went through. Currently running Mass Effects 30 by 1014s. Got a full windshield. I tried to get the driver's compartment set up to everything. Got a CB, got all my switch panels in there, complete wiring harness and custom. Even got as much as custom storage back here. My cooler got ripped off on the last trip. Just jerry rigged it back on. I'm going to get it put back together here shortly. I do have a full custom radio system in here. It runs off of this Bluetooth rocker that I have right here. And everything goes off Bluetooth. You can play it through your phone, stuff like that. Got rock sliders, 3/8 skid plates the whole way around. That's the UMDF, the thick plastic ones. Run stock wheels, stock engine. Did a little bit of suspension tuning just to make it comfortable for how I ride. Other than that, it's a pretty stock machine. Got lights outfitted. Got a custom mirror that we put in there, some roof bags for storage, just random stuff that I found to be good. I have 911 fab fenders on it. That definitely helps a lot when it comes to it. My windshield is customized. I have a windshield washer with a wiper. I have vents put in it because it does get pretty hot in there in the summertime, and it just helps bring a little bit more through there. Up front, I got an HMF bumper. Seen a lot of stuff. I've actually used it to pull quite a few rigs out of the woods here and there. You'll use this to do a lot of trailblazing as well. We also have a full Heretics LED headlight swap kit. Both sides are done. This thing has definitely seen a good bit of abuse in the trails, and it's starting to show. I'm working on getting new plastics for it, but not really a point putting new plastic on something that you're going to be tearing apart all the time in the trail. Alright, well, let's move on to the quad. So this here is my 2009 Yamaha Grizzly. It's a special edition Hunter with electron power steering. I've had this quad for, I want to say, 7 years. I bought it pretty cheap, rebuilt it, fixed it up, and I rode it for a very long time. Not much really done to it. You can see the little light bar I got up front. I upgraded it and went to a little bit bigger of a tire. Those are about to get changed out shortly because they're end their life. I have a roam mount for my phone. I used to have it set up with a radio and stuff, but since I got rid of that, also had a rack bag system and got rid of that. It's just sitting in the garage. I got to put it back on. And a seat cover that I need to get put on as well. Other than that, it is a completely stock unit. Nothing really much done to it. Engine's been rebuilt twice. I put a nice battery tender on it just so, because this doesn't get run very much. It's just a around the house rig. I use it to move around as I need to, help out so I don't have to walk everywhere. So we'll move on to, from here, we'll move on to the toy hauler and then onto the tow rig. Alright, so what we have here is a 2015 Forest River Grey Wolf Limited toy hauler. This is a fairly new addition to my fleet. I've only had it about 10 months, no, about 9 months I think. And had a lot of good times in this thing so far. It's set up with electric tongue jack, just single battery right now. Working on getting some solar set up on it. I do have a small panel sitting up there on the roof, just so whenever it's parked, it can keep it going. Got some decent storage in it. Don't mind the mess in here. Working on getting everything fixed up and ready to go for our next Hatfield trip. I have a slide out on this unit. This is our dinette that slides out. TV, everything's hiding under there. Just getting ready to go for the trip. Over here is a full setup. I carry a little table with me. Those are the cushions for the back happy jacks, and that's the actual table for the happy jack in the back. Primarily I sleep in this area. This is a queen size bed. Also, this goes into a queen size bed. Full kitchen. Right now I haven't really used it much. Mostly we cook on the fire, stuff when we're out. Not a residential size fridge, but a very large fridge for a toy hauler, and go from there. I do have it set up with TV mounts back here. Just take it down for when we're traveling, that way it doesn't get destroyed. Full on bathroom. Got a sink with a toilet and a shower. It's not the best, but it gets the job done. Back here is the garage area. These Happy Jack beds fold down, and you're able to use them as a bed or a second dinette set. I have the ability to put a TV back here if I would like to. Haven't really used it to that point yet, but it allows me to if I want to. I can leave the door open or up. I'm eventually going to get a patio kit for it so that I can have that extra living space while we're out camping. But the YXZ fits in here pretty snugly, but it fits in pretty well. It allows me to strap. I do have the hold downs in the floor for that. Eventually probably going to go to E-Track for that and get some other stuff going there. Like I said, it's a bit of a mess. I'm doing some work on it right now and trying to get that. I pulled the shelf down off of this side because it was just a little too tight when we were getting damaged. So we'll go out here and you can see the rest of it. It does have a full indoor-outdoor radio system. I put a couple leveling gauges on it. Not much really done. It does have from factory full-on LEDs above the awning here, which is electric, and above the slide out whenever it's out. You can see them, they light up blue. Alright, so from there we'll just go on to the tow rig and show you what's actually hauling all this stuff wherever we're going. So this is my 2011 Dodge Ram 1500. I use this to haul my toy hauler. Toy hauler is about 30 feet tongue to tail, and I use this. It hauls it very well, but I'm about the max capacity with this. So I do use weight distribution hitch and everything. Since I had about 100,000 miles when I got it, since then I put tow mirrors on it, and I did a stereo upgrade in here for Phoenix Audio. I put a full Tesla radio in the cab. It has navigation, GPS, everything like that. I have it set up with Wi-Fi through T-Mobile, which works very well, very well whenever we're out doing everything and trying to get navigation and stuff like that. The truck does need a little bit of work done to it. Needs some rust repair, stuff like that. Typical Florida, or not Florida, typical Pennsylvania stuff. This truck has been on many trips. It's gone down to Florida a few times. It's gone to West Virginia. It's gone a couple places in between. It does a lot of local stuff around here. I have an open trailer that I use whenever I'm not hauling a toy hauler to camp, and this is what hauls it as well. Normally I daily driving this as well, taking this back and forth to work, using this to haul everything for our weekend fun. So this is just a little update on the fleet. There may be some more coming, working at that right now. Possible upgrades to this coming very soon. That's probably going to stay there, may get some new tires. It's not something I really use on trail anymore. It just stays where it is, and we have fun with that. Toy hauler, this is probably the 7th or 8th trip I've had with this, and I love the thing. If you have the chance to get a toy hauler versus a regular trailer, I would suggest it 100%. There's going to be some quirks and stuff that you're going to want to look at, and other things, but it's definitely worth it. Alright guys, that was just a little fleet update, showing you what I got, what you're going to be seeing in the videos. There's going to be quite a few other side-by-sides. We don't usually go out on these trails by ourselves. We usually have quite a few people with us, usually 3 to 4, if not more. So you're definitely going to be seeing some videos very shortly. A lot of this stuff that I'm going to be uploading recently is going to be a little bit out of context to stuff that I plan on putting up, but it's just old videos that I've been keeping track of for quite some time, and I want the ability to put some content up for you guys. So I want to make sure that you're able to have some stuff to watch, have some stuff to keep you entertained, and have the ability to allow me to go out and make more videos. Alright, well, have a good day, YouTube Mafia.